Hey guys, before I start, I just want to give a big thank you to everyone who's been supporting me. We now have 5,000 subscribers and obviously could not have done it without all of you. Thanks to everyone who's been liking, commenting, and giving me feedback on all my videos. If you guys are interested, I would be willing to do a Q&A if I get enough questions. But until then, thank you again so much. And now, let's get into the stories. The Cemetery. This happened when I was a high school sophomore about 8 years ago. We had gone to a nearby town to interview some of the locals about their current work for a project. It was early afternoon when the leaders of our group suggested we should try talking to the caretakers at the cemetery. We arrived at the cemetery and began looking around, but there seemed to be no caretakers anywhere. We did see some people from the houses neighboring the cemetery and came to learn that all the caretakers were off that day. Some luck, right? By this point, it was getting late and the cemetery was pretty far down the road, so we decided it was about time we head back to the station to catch our ride home. As we walked along, one of the kids told us a murder had been committed on that very same street only about 1 week ago. Maybe he was lying, but it was enough to give us all the creeps. I started to feel tense, but we were pulled back to reality when a man passed by us. At first, we thought little of him, but someone in the group leaned in and mentioned, "I think that's a guy who's carrying a bolo." For those who don't know, a bolo knife is something like a machete. I shivered. We decided to just pick up the pace and ignore it. Maybe he was harmless and wouldn't bother with us unprovoked. Just as we started to get away, we realized we were wrong. The guy started running in our direction, shouting something unintelligible, but clearly enraged. We were terrified, so we ran as fast as we could. By the time we reached the station, the man was gone. I'm still uncertain if he was even really chasing us or something else. For all we know, there was probably something other than us that he was chasing. But being there, it was pretty unsettling. We decided to never go back ever again.
Okay, so to start off, my mum is a teacher at a small town elementary school. At the time she taught first grade, and after school, instead of riding the bus home, I would go into her classroom. So, there was always one janitor that was off. He would stare at all the kids and yell at them when they were in the hall alone to watch out for strangers. Nobody got a good vibe from him, and he had the creepiest dead eyes that looked like he was trying to look into your soul. He also had a very weird voice, like he had no emotions at all. My friend's mum was also a teacher, so me and her sisters would often hang out. One day, her youngest sister, who was in kindergarten, at the time went to use the bathroom, and when she came back, she had said something that drained all the colour from our faces. The creepy guy asked if I was in there, and I said yes, and he came in. The janitors clean the bathrooms, and they have to make sure no one is in there, and if someone responds, they have to wait. We rationalised that maybe he didn't hear her. He always did little stuff, and it creeped us all out, but we thought he was just a creep. A few months later, we found out he was being transferred to a new school, and that was a relief. Years go by without a strange thing happening, until I noticed cops outside the entrance of the schools. I asked my mum why were they there, and she told me Stevie the janitor was caught sneaking into the girls' locker rooms and attempting to rape 2 girls that were changing. When he was arrested, he said that he would kill the principal, the superintendent, and anyone who got him fired. So, creepy janitor guy, let's not meet again.
Thanks guys. Please share, comment, and subscribe for more videos. And remember, never forget to lock your doors.